Hi guys, and welcome back to Civilization 6 as Germany. So last time when we left off, we had taken this little city that Russia had insolently put in between our cities up here and our capital down here. So we took that over with relative ease. We have a crossbowman up here, a couple of swordsmen, and we have a warrior and a great general. Russia has a couple of these catapults kicking about, but they're easy to take on their own. We have 3 turns down here till we get another crossbowman. This city that we captured from Russia is pretty useless at the minute. We kept it because it does have access to incense. It's got some stone here, it's got some wheat down here, so it could be a pretty okay city later on, and it does connect our sort of growing stolen empire with our capital. So we did keep it, but it's just kind of sitting there just now, and we won't really deal with that till the end of the war. So it's time to proceed here. We're going to try and take Yaroslavl before we think about St. Petersburg. We really just want to box St. Petersburg in from all sides so we can get some troops down here. Yeah, we're going to reject your peace. Pardon me. We're going to box in St. Petersburg. Barbarians approach. Where? Oh, it's a ship, that's fine. Crossbowman has gained a promotion. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, he can either exercise zone of control or he can get plus 10 combat strength when defending against city attacks. I think we're going to take defending against city attacks. Thank you very much. Our warrior can move over here and our crossbowman here. I want, even if it's light defences, I want some defences on both of these cities that are on the border. Our swordsman can attack this catapult. I believe it is getting 3 movement per turn just now because of that great general. And it dealt 55 damage. Can the warrior reach? No, not quite. The scout can, but it would take a major defeat. Okay, let us... I kinda want to detach the great general from the warrior and attach him to swordsman, because of course swordsmen are far more powerful than a warrior. Swordsman can just wait there, as can the warrior. The warrior can actually become... Let's see actually, will we make him a swordsman? 125? Yeah, screw it, let's make him a swordsman. Swordsmen are far more powerful than warriors, so it's definitely worth doing that. And Scythia's progressed to the Renaissance era. Okay. And that catapult is withdrawing now, back towards St. Petersburg. I think in this episode I want to achieve Yaroslavl, and then I want to sort of start building that. I want to start building that circle, if you will, around St. Petersburg, which is going to hopefully choke them in there, and hopefully what's going to ultimately end up leading to us winning the war and completely conquering Russia. I've moved that crossbowman in there, possibly to danger. Just want to see what actually happens to him, quite frankly. He could well get bombarded, but if he does, well, then we'll get to see what his new promotion does for him. Okay, and St. Petersburg has produced a spearman. Giant, who cares? And no, the crossbowman did not get attacked by Yaroslavl, which is interesting. So that means we can move the swordsman up here relatively safely. Or not, because they've actually revealed it. And we've constructed or produced our crossbowman down in the capital, so we'll move that up. Now what does the capital want to make? It can make walls. It can actually have a Hansa now. It could do a wonder, but I'm not overly concerned about wonders. It can actually make a trader. We have a new trader slot available. It could make a builder for this new city. I think a trader to take advantage of our new trade route slot. And we've completed our aqueduct in the former city-state, which is excellent. And we'll build a market there for some gold. That was initially going to be our economic powerhouse of a town. We'll repair our Hansa in Novgorod, certainly. And our crossbowman... Yeah, let's move him in there. Let's just see what happens. Kind of what we were planning on doing last turn, moving him in and testing to see what happens to him. And the harbour can construct a lighthouse, +1 food, +1 gold, +1 housing, +1 citizen slot, and +1 great admiral point. That's actually pretty good. Or we could go for a Hansa. Can we put it anywhere yet? Not really. Not really, no. No, there's nowhere really to put it, so let's just go for the lighthouse just now. And we'll fortify the swordsman up here. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so the city is going to bombard our crossbowmen. 12 gold per turn for 30 turns, 26 gold. How much gold does he actually have? Let's see. Only has 26, okay. How much does he have per turn? Only 12. Okay, no, I'm not accepting that. So we only took 19 damage actually with that crossbowman. So the crossbowman can at least get a couple of shots off here. Although I think we're going to need a siege tower or something to actually get through the city walls now. I think gone are the days where we can just chip away at it. But let's do something and see what happens. Let's just shoot at it. We'll get experience if nothing else. Well, we did an okay amount of damage actually to its walls there. But we will obviously need another crossbowman at least to do anything significant. So let's leave him there. Swordsman will move in a bit. Yep, let's just kind of test it a little bit here. I don't think there's any way in hell we can take it with just those two swordsmen and a crossbowman. But let's just see if we can get any promotions or anything like that. So that's +2 experience points. Not bad at all. We only took 14 damage. I suspect it will recover all the damage we dealt it though. Oh, it recovered 1 health. Alright, that's interesting. Now we have a trader. We would get 6 gold from Seoul. We will actually get 8 from New York. I'm going to do New York because we need gold right now. We're in a bit of trouble economically. So this crossbowman again, just fire on the city-state. The city defences. I'm hoping actually that the city will attack that barbarian scout. It would be stupid for it to do so, but I've seen AI do stupid things before. Let's actually attack with the swordsman. I'm kind of hoping we can actually sneak this here. That we actually will be able to take it. We're actually whittling down its main health now as well. Can we get our swordsman? Yeah, I mean, we could maybe get him on the other side. I'm starting to get hopeful that we can take it. I think Russia's living on borrowed time now. St. Petersburg is defensively quite strong. They did attack the barbarian, that's excellent. St. Petersburg is pretty well defended, I think, although this could be some flat ground here. But attacking it from the west is going to be pretty difficult. Our crossbowman again can take a shot. What is this big mound here? That's exactly what it is. It's a world wonder. I sigh because why is the AI building a world wonder when it's basically under siege? It should be building defences or churning out units or something like that. I'm a little disappointed by that. I think it kind of sours the success a little bit that you have when the AI is being stupid against you. But we should be able to take it over soon. So he's trying to get peace again, which is just not going to happen. He's being pretty desperate now and with good cause. Maybe if he stopped constructing world wonders and started actually defending his cities, he had more of a chance. So that's military engineering done. We will pick our new technology to research in a moment. Let's attack with the crossbowman here. Takes it down by 42 health, which is a huge amount. And we should be able to take it here, either with this swordsman or the other. And we've taken it. Okay. And now our other swordsman can... Yes, he can actually go and kill that scout. That's nice. And it will get him good experience because he doesn't have his first promotion. Yep, plus 7 experience for just killing a measly scout. Excellent. We'll keep the city. This crossbowman, let's just move him up a little bit. Now we can start to move in and actually surround the capital. Our next building, let's go for stirrups so we can get to a knight. Upgrading the horseman to a knight does cost a ton of gold if I remember correctly, so I don't think it'll be for the war with Russia that we do that. And Smolensk, let's just go for the workshop. Up in Yaroslavl, anything, ancient walls, why not? It really doesn't matter, it's not going to be useful until after the war. Okay, let's continue. Okay, Gilgamesh loves a leader who is surrounded by an impressive military, which I presume means he likes us a little bit more, even though he's still denouncing us for being a warmonger. Likes a strong army, hates a warmonger. Figure that one out. I think to some degree the AI in this game is too hard set against you being a warmonger. I understand the sort of the theory that they kind of feel threatened by you a little bit, that they're thinking, well, if he attacks Russia, he's maybe going to attack me next. But I think for certain leaders, they should respect you if you're a warmonger to some degree. If you were to attack them, obviously, then they should go against you, obviously. But if you're, for example, if we go down here to America, where America's situated is technically a different continent from us. So if America down here was, say, Tomeris and Scythia. In fact, no, let's just use Tomeris and Scythia, she's relatively close. She should hear of our activities taking over St. Petersburg, and she, in my opinion, as a militaristic civilization, should gain some kind of respect or some sort of positive association with us, that we're a powerful leader like she is, and you know, there should be a degree of respect between us rather than just her feeling threatened because we're a more warmonger and denouncing us. It feels kind of cheap. Okay, so have we constructed... Yeah, we finished rebuilding our Hansa and we've built a workshop. Watermill is kind of useless just now. Shrine, we've kind of lost any use for stuff like that. We could go for a builder, but I kind of don't know. Let's have a look at a campus maybe. Yeah, let's put a campus district there. Oh no, we can't. We don't own that tile. Ugh. +1. Is +1 all that important? Could we just stick it there? Yeah, let's put it there. Let's put it there. Okay, so we're just kind of preparing now to take the capital from him. It has 42 strength, so I think we are going to need a siege tower or something which lets us attack the city directly without having to chip down the walls. We might need 2. So let's move in a bit with that crossbowman. I don't think the city will attack us just now, but it might be able to, I'm not sure. Move in with the swordsman a bit. Just put him there. Let's move this guy in a little bit so we keep the great general close. And the capital is about to finish that trader. After it builds the trader, I think we're going to start on a siege tower or 2. We are going to need to be a bit more sophisticated now when we attack the capital, rather than just trying to chip away with brute force. Because 42 garrison defense strength is pretty damn powerful. That's a 42 strength ranged strength attack. So we have 40, for example, with the crossbowman. If you look down here, we have 40. So he has 42, so it's basically like a crossbowman attacking you every single turn with the city defences. So we don't want to be playing with that for too long. Oh, and a stupid ship has pillaged our harbour. Alright, so we're going to have to put our own ship on the harbour to make sure it's safe. Damn, there's so many decisions in the capital just now. Siege tower, 8 turns. Classical era support unit. When adjacent to a city, attacking melee units ignore walls and immediately assault the city. So that actually wouldn't apply to our crossbowmen. What about a catapult? Classic era bombardment units, ideal for attacking cities, cannot move and attack on the same turn. Yep. Bombard strength 35. How close are we to the next bombardment unit? Is it a trebuchet, as it usually is in past Civ games? I don't see a trebuchet. I see this bombard cannon here, which has 55 strength, which is pretty damn powerful. Own 2 crossbowmen. Oh, so we do have that already, okay. We would actually get musketmen before we get that, which is a bit strange. Interesting. So let's actually check. Does a catapult upgrade right into that bombard? Yes, okay. Okay. I'm stumped. Well, let's do a siege tower. Let's do a siege tower just now. And we'll get all these swordsmen ready to move in. We might lose a couple of units attacking it, but let's see what we can do. Okay, the crossbowmen here can take out that catapult. The crossbowmen are actually getting quite a lot of free shots at catapults. The catapults are just kind of wandering around aimlessly, which is another weird tactical decision by the AI. And we finished that lighthouse. We do need to produce our own ship. Galley has 25 melee strength. Quadrireme has 20 melee strength but has 25 ranged strength. Oof. Let's just go with a galley just now. Let's just do that. Okay, let's motor a little bit here. I think for a couple of turns we're just going to be sitting, waiting for things to produce. Okay, so we have stirrups now, which gives us a knight, which has 45 strength, which is pretty big. And here's another catapult to shoot. Very strange. Okay, let's move this swordsman in to a hill, which will give it defensive capabilities. Move our crossbowman in here. We'll heal up that swordsman. A decent army actually coming now on the right hand side. And what do we want now? We can get a shipyard. Venetian arsenal. What does that do? Receive a second naval unit each time you train a naval unit. That's pretty damn powerful. Must be built on a coast that is adjacent to an industrial zone. So we would have to build... Let's have a look. Could we do that? Maybe. I mean, we could build the Hansa here. And we could build it here. Is that what it is? Must be built, let's see. Must be built to an adjacent industrial zone. Must be built adjacent to an industrial zone. Must be built on coast. So we could build it here. Yeah? Okay, let's go for that. See if we can get that up. Because that is very, very, very strong. Especially later in the game. I mean, it does just say, receive a second naval unit each time you train a naval unit. So if we were to build a destroyer battleship later on in the game, we would get a free one. That is hell of a strong. So we want to make sure we get that. And he wants peace again. Still no. When is he just going to accept the fact that he's done? Okay, and again, free crossbowman shot at the catapult. Promotion available, excellent. And we can move this crossbowman in here. Now, can it shoot the city? It can shoot the city. Let's do it. Let's just see what happens. I suspect it'll barely lose any health. Yeah, 7. It lost 7 defensive strength. Wow. And that's with a proper crossbowman shooting it. Okay, so we now have our Hansa and Workshop in Smolensk, which is getting plus 16 production per turn. What do we build? Build the amphitheatre. Go for the amphitheatre. Yeah, let's start working on some culture. Smolensk is really the only city where we have, in fact it is the only city where we've built the amphitheatre district. And our crossbowman took 20 damage being bombarded by the city. That's not as bad as I was expecting, actually. That's pretty good. It does have actually the promotion to lower the amount of damage you take from cities bombarding you, so pinch of salt. And this crossbowman has its promotion plus range strength for these land units. Yeah, sure. And the former city-state has finished its construction. We're still at minus 1.2, sadly, even though we just constructed a market in here. Amenities are at 0, and it's growing, so yeah, I think we need an arena. This swordsman, however, let's... do we move him in just now? Let's see. He would get a massive defeat, so maybe not. Let's move him here. So he could be attacked there. He is within range, so he could draw some fire away from the crossbowman. Should we move in an archer? I worry it might just get wrecked in one turn. What is it? Is that a hill? If that's a hill, yeah. Do you know what? Let's test the water. Let's move one in. See what happens. It could well just get destroyed in one turn. I suspect the spearman won't leave the city because he's obviously contributing to the bombard strength. So let's see. We took 45 damage, which is pretty hefty. Pretty hefty indeed. Would we do any damage? Not really. But you know, I'm okay with that. We drew some fire for a turn, which will allow the rest of the guys up here to do something more useful. So we can bombard the city walls with 2 archers here. I don't suspect it's going to be enough. I suspect this is just an experience gaining exercise just now. And then on the next turn, or sorry, the next phase of this battle, if you will, we will be able to get the siege tower up here, and these swordsmen could be doing direct damage to the city. So we have that galley now. We can put it there, sleep, so it can protect our harbour district, which we will now repair, which will take 11 turns. Okay, so let's see what's going on up here in the capital. They will of course bombard us with something. The Empire calls for your head, you will be drowned in your own blood. Oh dear. Tremendous has declared formal war against us. Oh dear, oh dear. And I think he has also declared, he has also declared formal. I think that's a joint war between Sumeria and... Okay, we have a decision now. We could make peace with Russia and just make sure we defend against the other guys. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we need to. I suspect he's also offering us everything he has. Yeah. Incense, gold, peace, both cities. Let's see if we can get the great work from him. Can we? Why can't we select it? Maybe it's in one of these cities and we would just get it by default. Do you know, I'm going to make peace because we have to make sure we defend against these attacks. And we're a long way away from the capital. So I don't actually see any units from Sumeria or from Scythia, so we might be okay. Russia should pretty much just be contained to its capital now, and we can basically come back and take it at our leisure. Let's sort of spread out a bit, actually. I really don't know what to take. So Seoul obviously is declaring on all these guys as well, but that's not that important. We'll leave a swordsman up here somewhere. And we'll draw certainly this crossbowman back here. That crossbowman can make a pit stop there. That swordsman we've already told it, I think, to come back. Seoul has made peace with Peter. Yep, because we made peace with Peter. This city-state over here we now see for some reason. It wants us to trigger the Eureka for military tactics. Okay. This one we now see for some reason. Why are we seeing these city-states? Maybe because they've declared on us. Have they? Let's see. Yeah, they've declared on us because they're obviously allies with the other guys who've decided to attack us. Okay. We're in a bit of bother. Some people would say we're kind of reaping what we sow just now. We might as well let the siege tower complete and then we'll go towards the city walls. We just have to make sure we defend here. It could be something of a bluff by the AI. They might not even do anything in the end. But we really want to make sure we get back and defend. It would kind of suck if we lost all of our gains because we weren't prepared. Or because we didn't take the threat seriously. Alright, let's heal our crossbowmen up there just now. The siege tower... Let's just station the siege tower up there, I guess, because we're going to use it on St. Petersburg eventually, and we'll get started on those ancient walls immediately. And our galley is going to attack the barbarian quadrireme because it can attack us from range, which means it doesn't actually take any damage in attacking us. So we want to make sure we sink it ASAP. I think we'll get the troops into position, defensive positions, and then we will call it an episode and we'll come back next time to defend against this new threat. Of course the barbarians are going to bombard us. We might actually have to withdraw into the city and heal up with our galley, which is a bit of an annoyance. That swordsman can stay there. Yeah, the galley's going to have to come... Was that stupid? Actually, do you know what? Yes, let's heal the galley there. Rest and repair, because I think if we get attacked one more time, maybe two more times, we'll get a promotion and then we just heal for 50. We should get some more strength and we should be able to wreck it. It's my theory anyway, and if it's not going our way we can just withdraw it into the city, no problem. I still don't see troops from any of the civilizations who have declared on us, which is nice. Barbarians will attack our ship again, as I suspected. Okay, I'm going to withdraw it into the city just now. Archer, just fortify him there, that's fine. The rest of the guys moving into position. Do you know, I'll actually finish the city walls and then we'll call it an episode. Oh, here we go. A settler protected by a swordsman for Scythia. Okay. Okay, now Russia says, ours is a society to emulate arts, sciences, what don't you have? With us for the bloody most part of the game he was denouncing us for being behind in arts and sciences. We're now in the Renaissance era, which is good to progress, but we have to remember that Sumeria was actually in the... He was in the industrial era, I believe, which is crazy at this point. Now, we have that craftsman, which plus 100% industrial zone bonuses, which is pretty big at this point for us, I think. Let's see, where is it? Where the hell did it go? It was a... Oh, there it is. Industrial zone adjacency bonuses. I think we'll do that instead of the plus 2 gold, which is annoying because we're going to lose 8 gold there, but I'd rather have the production. What does Soul want us to do? Quests 1. Recruit a great general. Maybe. No, we have a crossbowman up there that we want to bring down post haste. We want to research. What do we want to research? Military tactics? Siege tactics. Military tactics. Yeah, military tactics, I think. Military training. Production towards encampment districts. Not really. Diplomatic service gives us lots of different war types. No. Naval tradition. No. So we're going to have to look a little down the line to see what we want. So maybe exploration. We'll get a merchant republic. Discount on gold purchases. Plus 2 trade routes. Do you know what? Yeah, let's go towards that. And I'm unsure what to do about that stupid swordsman. It can actually reach our territory on this turn, so... Do we purchase something to deal with it? Oh god, we can't. Oh dearie me. Right, okay. Wow, this is tough. Let's start bringing our horsemen back, just to provide some sort of defense against it. Alright, here we go. Oh, it actually withdrew. Or it went into the sea. Or it founded a city. Whoa. Okay, that I did not expect. Not at all. It's a head scratcher. Okay. I think that strange activity on the part of Scythia is going to be the last thing we see in this episode. When we come back, I guess we're going to be attacking this. We know there's a swordsman down there, but yeah, I guess we attack it. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed our sort of ill-fated attempt to take the Russian capital. We will get it one of these days, I swear. But next time, I guess we're going to be trying to take that Scythian city, and we will see how serious Sumeria was about attacking us. But that's for another episode, and I'll see you next time.